What number are we?
85.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Quinn with Danks Emporium. Wow. Coming at you live from the Chronicast studios. We are number 85. I am sitting here with the first timer. Hello, Miss Julia.
Hi there, Quinn.
Man, did I just butcher that intro or what?
It wasn't.
Jeff is good at his job. Man, Jeff is good at his job.
I was actually going to say it wasn't Jeff, but it was.
No.
It was great.
No, it was great. Well, so today, on today's episode, we have a full day of Indicas.
Indicas.
Right.
Those are my
Yes.
favorite, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, today we are going to be smoking on Windy River Cannabis. They are out of Vancouver, Washington.
I haven't heard of them before.
I haven't really heard of them either, but they dropped off some lovely looking samples.
Yeah.
The bud looks nice. That
Yeah,
is
it
definitely
does.
some indoor. So they dropped off a number of different strains, but today I thought we would smoke some Pink 2.0, some Conspiracy Kush, and some Light Saber.
I like all of that. All
Yes.
those names sound very enticing.
Yes. So what would you like to start with today?
Well, I just got a really good nose on this one. I'll be honest. I kind of got greedy and went right in for it.
You did. And it definitely smells. It smells good.
Yeah, dude.
What is this? This is the Lightsaber.
Yeah, the lightsaber.
So, funny story about Lightsaber and then our Pink 2.0. It is literally the same genetics, just inbred on the Starfighter part of the lineage.
Interesting.
Less. Yes. So it's literally the same mother father, just not as inbred.
Interesting family tree. Kind of good in this circumstance. Not others.
Right, exactly. Royal blood.
Royal blood.
So, well, since this is your first time, why don't we, one thing to note before we dive into this on the packaging, we always rate the packaging. We always talk about the packaging. Don't put it in bags, put it in jars.
Well, yeah, I'm loving that it looks like it's in a nice clear jar right there. I can see what I want.
So this is not how this would be sold to us. This is not how it would be on the shelf. This is literally just the sample jar. So a little bit tough to review them on the packaging side, but I can tell you that their logo, their artwork, their overall presentation is top notch. So I wouldn't expect anything less from their bags.
Wow.
With that being said, you can take the lead on some Lightsaber. Tell us what that smells like.
Let me crack that baby open.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's sweet. Got a little bit of citrus to it.
Yeah?
Looking forward to that.
So for those of you that are listening on the podcast side, she just broke open some beautiful nugs. The trim job is just outstanding.
Yeah.
Beautiful orange little hairs, light
Dense.
green color, dense, sticky nugs, fresh. I mean,
Yeah, sticky. Oh gosh, my fingers.
and then on the nose, I'm like, there's definitely a sweetness there. There's definitely that, almost like a little bit of a sugar, but then there's almost kind of like a oak barrel.
Mind if I roast this? Get into
Go
it.
for it. Just dive in. I'm going to keep talking about the nose. So something that's really important to me when I look at the nose, or when I really think about the nose of the strain, is it going to stink the room up? You know, what are the genetics of the strain tell me that this is supposed to be? Because some of it's not really supposed to just completely be stinky and dank. This is supposed to be stinky and dank, and by George, it does it.
It's got a good flavor on it. It's kind of mild.
Mild. What are you? Any of that sugar? Any of that oak barrel coming through?
Yeah, I definitely taste that oak barrel, but it's definitely mild. Maybe just because I had grains.
Yeah. Well, and then so after cracking it open, just take a look at that.
Yeah.
That is just so crystally on the inside of there.
Oh gosh.
Just amazing looking. This is what good quality bud
Absolutely.
should definitely be looking like. And with that being said, they only do eighths. No grams, no nothing. They only do eighths at the moment of flour, and the eighth is $48.15. So as we go through this review, definitely
Those
keep
crystals.
that in mind. I know my fingers are so sticky. So I think on the nug presentation, I'm going to give this a 5. On the smell, I'm going to give it a 4. We obviously can't rate it on the packaging. It's just a nice dense nug, and
Yeah, absolutely.
you're being a bong hog. Come on.
It was just sitting right here waiting for you.
I know. I was just too busy being chit chatty.
It's easy.
So while I take a rip, tell us about your day today.
My day today, well, it's definitely been a Monday. Let's just say that. Things have been kind of slow around here, but as always, tons of fun.
As always, tons of fun.
We like to keep everybody on their toes.
Does somebody have a case of the Mondays?
Oh, God.
So on the flavor, I totally agree with you. It's really subtle. It tastes good.
Mm-hmm. It's smooth.
It's really smooth on the hit there, and then we have this cool little piece here too that definitely helps.
Piece is just awesome.
But yeah, the flavor was nice. It's subtle. It definitely like the sweetness, almost that sugary taste that lingers towards the end. And there definitely is that kind of like that old oak barrel. Yeah,
that was definitely
really cool. Really cool. So yeah, like I said, it's literally the same genetics. It's Starfighter 1 crossed with Predator Pink, which makes it a 70-30 indica dominant. And the actual Pink 2.0 that we're going to smoke next is a Starfighter 2 crossed with Predator Pink. So interesting how you can do stuff like that and, just completely get different effects, different smells, different looks, different yields. Everything about the genetics is so important when it comes to...
I'm not terribly familiar with Predator Pink. Is that what you've called it? But that's awesome. What a cool name. I love Predator.
Predator Pink is a knock your socks off strain.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, if you're ready for a party, it'll definitely take you there. But so...
Party Predator.
As far as the lightsaber, they actually focus more on the lemon alien dog, just part of Starfighter.
Would you say it's Alien versus Predator?
Oh, getting sci-fi, man. If I told anybody, especially on this broadcast, how many times I have watched Star Wars, I would be kicked out of the room because I haven't finished one episode of Star Wars.
Oh, come on.
And it's not, and I just called it an episode. It's not an episode. It's a movie. I fail. I might I'm done. I'm out. I'm tapping out.
I think they are called episodes, to be fair.
Are they called episodes? Okay, good. All right, good. I just saved myself a little bit of dignity.
A little bit.
So back to this lightsaber, $48 for an eighth. What do you think? Would this be a try, buy, puff, pass?
It's somewhere between try and buy. I would say that this is a buy. Yeah. It's a nice nug. It's a nice, they just did a really good job. They really did. Yeah, I'll change that to a buy.
Yeah. See, I would like to see it more like a just straight $40.
That's kind of where I was leaning.
But it is what it is. The market determines what it is. So yeah, comes in at $48 an eighth on our shelf here at Danks if we choose to pick it up. And I think that we both agree that this would be a definite buy if we have it. And if you can come across some lightsaber from Windy River, wherever you guys are, definitely pick it up, man. It's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta agree on all that.
It's worth it. So, what would you like to try next? Would you like the Conspiracy Kush, or should we just go right at it and go Pink 2.0?
I've had my eyes on it for a while. I'm thinking that.
On the Pink 2.0?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going with literally the same genetics? So
I just want to be sure of what I'm feeling. And
right, exactly. So this Pink 2.0 that I am holding, for those of you that are not viewing the broadcast today, I have a 0.5 gram joint in a jar. Do you see that?
It just barely made it out of there.
How did they get it in there without
It's like
wrecking
building
it?
a ship in a bottle.
Right. No kidding. You guys built a joint in a bottle.
For real.
Right? I feel like I need to put a letter in this and throw it in the ocean now. So, this is this is unique packaging. If this is how it would come to us, I would be definitely really happy. It's a nice jar. You got the testing little sticker, this tell you that this pre-roll It's not telling us on this sticker actually what this pre-roll is testing at, but normally, you know, if this was on our shelf, it would have all of that available. But yeah, nice little half gram. So again,
I like that package.
Some limitations to their product selection. They only have half gram joints, so they don't do full. They only have half gram joints, and they are $7.30 out the door, which for a half gram is a little bit of a tough place to be, just given our selection here at Danks and just the selection period out there on the market here in the state of Washington. You know, maybe down in Oregon, a solid half gram, $7.30, nobody would blink an eye. But I think where we are in these times, $7.30 for people are getting solid full grams for
I know.
$6, you know.
The flavor on that's not bad for a joint. At least, dry hit.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's definitely a little bit more citrus than I would have anticipated.
I was having a hard time picking that up.
So with this strain, and from what I know about it, we're supposed to be getting some definite like cotton candy, kind of sugary, super sour Skittles. And just kind of like just tasting it without firing it up, definitely kind of that Skittles taste is there.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So again, reading direct from my little sheet here, this is an inbreed of Starfighter that is basically doubling the ratio of Starfighter in the genetics. Now, Starfighter itself is a 60-40 dominant, indica dominant strain that combines Alien Tahoe OG and Lemon Alien Dog. So it makes it a really sweet, aromatic hybrid. But this is definitely indica through and through.
That's smooth.
Yeah,
that's what I would hope to have in a joint.
But would you like to see it at a full grab?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No debate.
Yeah, it's definitely smooth. It's kind of rolled tight.
A little bit of harshness at the end.
A little bit.
There it is.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But you really get through this pre-roll itself, you really get the flavor.
Yeah.
Which,
I don't normally get that in joints.
I don't know. I
normally get the paper out of it.
I usually just get all paper, but, I can compare it to, like, Dutch Berry from Artisan. When you smoke that Dutch Berry pre-roll from Artisan, you're just like, holy crap. There's flavor here. And it's funny because I know, like, the Mr. Twisters are infused and blah, blah, blah. It's fake flavor, whatever. But those always throw me off, too. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, they don't taste like at all what you'd expect.
No, not at all.
Nope.
So,
but I still dig it.
Packaging wise, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 if it comes in that little tube, because that is just cool.
Yeah, if that's what it looks like on our shelves, I definitely have to agree. I mean, the presentation is there. Definitely, you can see the joint. You see exactly what you're getting, and it's a high quality joint until you knock out the cherry.
Oh.
Well, that's our cue to move on, right?
No, party foul.
Yeah.
So you're saying this would be a definite buy, even being a half gram at $7.30.
No.
This would be a buy.
No.
Maybe a full.
If it was a full gram, I'd be a buy.
Yeah, I think it would be. If this was a full gram at $7.30, it would be sitting right with Fat Panda, right where it deserves to be. Being a half gram, kind of like maybe you're saying you're a little bit more of the higher class joint, if that's what you want to call yourselves. I don't know, but it just that makes it a near $20 gram. Is that who you want to be,
Windy River? Is that the level of sophistication that you want to bring? I mean,
yeah, who knows? I'm not knocking the quality. The quality's nice.
The quality's there.
But the price point for a half gram is just a little bit steep for me.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
Based on that, I'm going to say that this is a try.
Yeah.
If we had a full gram in our hands,
that would be a buy.
It would be a 100% buy. What we'd be getting on the phone with them right away saying, hey, bring this to us right now. We're going to, release it to the world of Olympia. So moving on with our Indica Day. The next up we have is Conspiracy Kush. Have you ever smoked Conspiracy Kush?
Can't say that I have.
So Conspiracy Kush is another 70-30 indica dominant strain, and this is Obama crossed with Space Queen.
Oh, that sounds like a good time to
me. Yeah, you're ready to get your head up in the clouds.
Always.
So it's definitely stinky, definitely earthy.
Oh yeah.
There's like a sweet, and then there's a spicy there. I don't want to say sweet and sour. I want to say like sweet and peppery.
But that's what I get, is the kind of sweet and sour.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it definitely smells good. And again, same thing that we've been getting from all of these products today is it's definitely fresh and just a beautiful looking nug.
Oh, the nug structure is great. Very dense. The hairs, the crystals. I mean, all of it's really there. Get a crack.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell that they grew it with care, and that was a nice solid crack that I could hear clearly. Wow. That is just awesome.
Yeah, I love that smell. Ooh. Definitely sweet and sour. That's all that comes to mind.
You know, and everything from these guys from start to finish has been a great presentation. You know, their conversation when they drop the product, or when they drop the samples off, their information packets when they drop the samples off. They really take it to another level of upping the professionalism, and I really appreciate that. So
yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's, if anyone here has ever smoked Windy River before, please let us know. I mean, we would love to know your thoughts. So tell me a little bit more about what you got when you cracked it open.
You know, it's really that sweet and sour smell that you keep describing, but I almost get a little bit of pine.
Yeah, there's definitely like some woods
stuck
there.
To your nose.
There's definitely some woods to that smell. See, it's so sticky. It just stuck right to my mustache. Yeah. All right. Well, let's fire that up. I definitely agree. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 for the nose too.
Absolutely.
Just a solid, great.
They're really kind of knocking it out of the park.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, you know, this is something where you would take it, you know, to a group of your friends or whatever. And they would open the jar and they would go, ooh.
Yeah. You know, I'm starting to feel the effects of the last two there. Definitely on my shoulders, which I always feel really clenched up, so this is nice.
Well, then this has been a wonderful day of Indicas.
Absolutely. Indica, tried and true, right
Indica. There. Do you like smoking Obama Kush?
Who doesn't?
All right. All right, because definitely after smoking the Obama, I feel that's where I feel the most like loose and relaxed and just kind of droopy.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then I think with the Space Queen, I just am sayonara.
Maybe I'm just not getting a lot of flavor on that. I don't know.
And so you're saying that you didn't get any of that sweet or kind of...
No, not sure. There really wasn't much flavor there.
So while I think about this...
Let me ponder.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Red. Why is red your favorite color?
Just always has been.
It's a very aggressive color.
That's what people say, I guess. I hope I don't come across that way.
What's your sign?
Does that matter?
Are you a Taurus?
Yeah.
All right. There we go. There we go. See, and I don't even know what that means. So, back to the weed.
Yeah, I'm not going to guess your sign.
Take a guess. Take one guess. And you only get one.
Libra?
Nope.
See, I'm bad at this.
So, I got a little bit of the woods. A little bit of cough on that one.
Yeah.
I definitely got that piney flavor to it. None of that sweetness really kind of came through. None of that peppery came through. It was just a woods, like I'm outside kind of a flavor.
Maybe a little bit, but I just don't.
Yeah,
much.
it's really subtle. It's really subtle. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, with Obama, it's hit or miss on what the flavor is really going to be. Sometimes it's intense. Sometimes it's just kind of what it is. And I feel like on the flavor side of this, I think we both can agree it's just is what it is on the flavor. It's nothing
2 out of
crazy.
5 maybe.
2 out of 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go right alongside you with that. I definitely feel the effects immediately of it, though.
The effects. That's
where
it's at.
It is. I feel it all down my back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it in my arms.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely very relaxed.
I think that this is definitely one that would make you feel like you weigh 1,000 pounds. So, with that being said, again, it's $48 for the 8th. I personally would like to see this around $40.
Yeah, me too.
I think that that's where people will just lose their minds that they could get this for that. And so with that being said, I'm going to say that this is, again, just another strong try.
Yeah. I'm there with you.
I really think that if you can get your hands on it, you won't be disappointed, but it's not going to be something that you're going to go and just like buy weight.
Between the two flowers, though, other one was better.
The pink?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry, not the pink, the lightsaber?
Lightsaber, yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? I think I have to agree. And it was just had a little bit more flavor. The effects of this, though, are definitely a lot more prevalent than the lightsaber.
Yeah, they really kick in
for
quickly,
sure.
don't they?
They do, absolutely. I mean, it's immediate. So, you know, maybe I'm going to change my rating to that, or for the conspiracy to, this is a buy. I mean, the effects are instant.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I'm still kind of stuck on a try.
That
price point.
And and the price point's the only thing that is keeping me away from being like, yes.
It's beautiful, bud.
Yes.
I mean, it really is.
It's a great nug. Great grow. Good people.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's why I'm going to give them a buy on this one. But well, I know that this was a shorter Chronicast today.
That's okay.
But how much fun?
Bunch of fun.
Yes.
Nice way to just ease into the whole Chronicast thing. Very, very easy.
Would you ever want to do it again?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you have to do it. We'll have to play the games again. We haven't done a game in a long time.
A game?
But yeah, the games are definitely a lot of fun. It's called Speedy Weed.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I am intrigued.
But with that being said, I think that we're going to wrap it up here at a 22-minute Chronicast.
Cool.
Number 85, A Day of Indicas with Julia.
Thanks for having me, Quinn.
So, everybody, I know Jeff has his wonderful spiel about all the giveaways we have. If you guys aren't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And as always, live higher.
Live higher.